Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to start with a very deep question. A question that you and I, and every parent in this world, has felt at least once. Tell me honestly, have you ever looked at your child, even for a small moment, and thought, am I doing enough? Am I raising them in the best way? Am I giving them the right future? Maybe you asked yourself this question when your child was sleeping next to you. Maybe when they were crying. Maybe when they were laughing. Maybe when they were going to school for the first time. At some moment, this question touches the heart of every mother and every father. Because raising a child is not a small job. It is a big responsibility, a beautiful journey, and sometimes a very scary journey too. You see, children do not come with a guidebook. There is no manual. There is no perfect parent. We all make mistakes. We all learn with time. We all try our best, even when we are tired, stressed, or confused. But still, the question remains inside us. What is the best way to raise my child? How can I give them the life they deserve? And this question is the reason you are here today. And I want to tell you something with a very honest heart. You are already a good parent because you care. Only a good parent asks, learns, and tries. Today, in this video, I want to take you on a very simple, clear, and powerful journey. A journey that will help you understand how love, wisdom, discipline, habits, and mindset can shape your child's future. A journey that will show you small steps, daily actions, gentle lessons, and practical ways to build a strong foundation for your child. So stay with me till the end, because sometimes one small idea, one small shift, one small sentence can completely change the future of your child. And today, maybe that one idea is waiting for you right here in this video. Let's begin this journey together. Chapter 1: The Foundation of Good Upbringing. Love, Presence, and Understanding. Let me take you into a quiet moment that almost every parent has felt. It is late at night. The house is silent. You walk into your child's room and you see them sleeping peacefully. Their small hands, their calm face, their gentle breathing, and suddenly something hits your heart. You realize how fast they are growing. Yesterday they were a baby. Today they are walking, talking, learning, asking questions. And tomorrow they will be much older. In that moment, you feel love, fear, responsibility, and hope all together. You think, am I raising them the right way? Am I giving them what they truly need? This emotional moment is the place where good parenting begins. Not in books, not in schools, not in society, but in the heart of a parent who cares. And let me tell you something very important. Good upbringing is not about money. It is not about buying expensive toys. It is not about sending your child to the most costly school. It is not about giving them luxury. It is about giving them what only you can give: love, presence, time, and communication. A child does not remember how many toys you gave them, but they always remember how much time you spent with them. They remember the moments you sat with them, listened to their small stories, answered their questions, hugged them, and made them feel safe. Children learn from what they see, not from what they hear. This is why parents are the first teachers, the first guides, and the first mirrors. Children watch everything: how you talk, how you walk, how you handle stress, how you treat others, how you speak to them. Your actions become their lessons. Your behavior becomes their habit. Your words become their inner voice. So ask yourself, Am I being the kind of person I want my child to become? Because your child is learning every single day, even when you are not teaching. Good upbringing begins with simple daily habits. Sit with your child, even for 5 minutes, and truly listen. Put your phone away and look into their eyes when they talk. Speak softly because a soft voice enters the heart. Show affection, small hugs, gentle pats, even simple words like, I'm proud of you or I'm here for you can change everything. These small actions build emotional security, and emotional security is the real strength of a child. A confident child is not the one who has many things, but the one who feels loved, accepted, and safe. And here is a very powerful idea I want you to remember. Connection comes before correction. If your child does not feel connected to you, they will not listen. They will fear you, avoid you, hide things from you. But if they feel connected, they will trust you, respect you, and follow your guidance. A child listens to the parent who listens to them. A child opens their heart to the parent who opens theirs. A child learns discipline easily when they feel loved deeply. Now, I want to give you a truth that can change everything, a truth that hits the heart strongly. Your child does not need a perfect parent, they need a present parent. Not perfect, present. A parent who tries, a parent who cares, a parent who grows with the child. When this foundation of love, presence, and understanding is strong, then everything else becomes easier. And this takes us to chapter 2, where we will talk about discipline not through fear, but through kindness. Because when the heart is connected, discipline becomes simple, gentle, and effective. Let's move to the next part of this journey together. Chapter 2, Discipline with Kindness. How to Teach Values Without Fear. Let's begin this chapter with a moment that every parent has lived. Imagine your child is running around the house, throwing toys everywhere, ignoring your words, maybe shouting or refusing to listen. You tell them to stop once, twice, 3 times, but nothing happens. Slowly, frustration rises inside you. You feel tired. You feel exhausted. And suddenly, you raise your voice. Maybe you shout, maybe you say something you don't mean. And afterward, when everything becomes quiet again, you feel guilty. You feel like maybe you were too harsh. Maybe you hurt their little heart. This moment happens in every home. It happens because parents are human too. They get tired, stressed, worried. But this moment also teaches us something very important. Discipline is difficult when love is replaced by frustration. And real discipline, true discipline, does not come from shouting, hitting, comparing, or insulting. Those things do not teach the child anything. They only damage the child's heart. They create fear. They break confidence. They make the child feel small. Discipline means teaching, not hurting. It means guiding, not scaring. It means helping the child understand, not obey blindly. And the most powerful form of discipline is calm discipline. Calm discipline means talking to your child with patience. It means explaining the reason behind your rules. It means telling them what is right and wrong in a clear and gentle way. When you speak softly, your child listens more. When you explain clearly, your child understands better. Many people don't know this, but the child brain responds much better to gentle guidance than to harsh punishment. When you shout, their brain becomes scared. When they are scared, they stop thinking. They stop learning. Their only thought becomes, how do I protect myself? But when you talk calmly, their brain stays open. They listen. They think. they learn. This is why gentle discipline is not softness, it is wisdom. Another important part of discipline is letting children understand natural consequences. Instead of punishing them, help them see what naturally happens because of their actions. For example, if they don't pack their school bag, they might forget something in class. If they break their toy because they were careless, they learn to take care next time. When children understand the why, they grow wiser. Fear teaches nothing, but understanding teaches everything. Now let's talk about some practical and simple techniques that make discipline effective and peaceful. First, give choices. When a child feels they have control, they cooperate more. Say things like, "Do you want to do homework now or after 10 minutes?" Second, set clear boundaries. Simple rules like we do not shout inside the house or we clean up our toys before bedtime make life easier. Third, use simple language. Children respond better when instructions are short and clear. Fourth, repeat calmly. Sometimes a child needs to hear things 2 or 3 times. Stay calm. A calm parent is stronger than a loud parent. Fifth, appreciate good behavior. When your child does something right, even something small, appreciate it. A simple good job or I'm proud of you motivates them more than you can imagine. And now, let me give you the emotional truth of this chapter. A truth that every parent must remember. A child who fears you will hide mistakes. A child who respects you will learn from mistakes. Fear makes a child silent. Respect makes a child grow. When discipline is based on kindness and understanding, the child learns values naturally. They listen more, they behave better, they trust you, and they grow into responsible and confident human beings. Now, that discipline is understood, let's move to the next chapter. Because after guiding children with love and calmness, the next step is teaching them real life skills, skills that will prepare them for their future. Let's explore that together in Chapter 3. Chapter 3, Building Strong Skills, Teaching Responsibility, Confidence, and Life Lessons. Let's begin this chapter with a very common scene in many homes. Morning time. The parent is running around the house, preparing the school bag, checking the lunchbox, waking the child again and again, reminding them to brush their teeth, helping them find their shoes, packing their homework, and even putting their water bottle in the bag. The child, meanwhile, sits comfortably, waiting, depending, and expecting everything to be done for them. This looks simple, but it slowly teaches the child one dangerous idea. My parents will do everything for me. This is not the child's fault. They behave this way because we allow it. But if a child grows up depending on parents for every small thing, they struggle later in life. They become afraid of doing things alone. They lose confidence. They avoid responsibility. And when they face real challenges, they feel lost. That is why teaching responsibility from a young age is a gift, one of the greatest gifts a parent can give. Responsibility is not just about doing tasks, it is about building confidence. When a child completes a task by themselves, even a small one, a spark of strength grows inside them. They begin to think, I can do this. Independence gives them a sense of achievement. It motivates them. It shapes their character. And slowly, these small actions create a strong, capable human being. So, what can children learn? More than we think. They can clean their room, fold their clothes, set the table before meals, help in small household tasks, and organize their school bag. They can learn to manage their homework, place their books properly, and even prepare their school uniform the night before. And yes, they can also learn to wake up on time. Maybe not perfectly at first, but with practice, they can. These simple tasks build discipline, focus, and responsibility. Another important life skill is communication. Many children do not know how to express their feelings. They stay silent, they hide emotions, or they react suddenly because they cannot find the right words. As parents, we must help them speak clearly, encourage them to ask questions, teach them words for their feelings: happy, sad, angry, confused, excited, nervous. Let them talk about their day, their thoughts, their fears, their dreams. When children learn to express themselves, they become emotionally stronger and socially smarter. Communication opens doors, but life skills are not only about tasks and talking, they are also about the heart. Emotional learning is just as important. Teach your child kindness, how to speak gently, how to treat others with respect. Teach patience, how to wait, how to control anger, how to understand others. Teach gratitude, how to appreciate small things, how to say thank you, how to see beauty in simple moments. Teach sharing, how to give, how to include others, how to care. These lessons make your child not just successful, but good. And here comes the emotional spike of this chapter, a reality that every parent must remember. One day, your child will walk into the world without you. Skills are the gifts that stay with them forever. You cannot always protect them. You cannot walk every step with them. But you can prepare them. You can give them confidence, strength, discipline, habits, and values that will guide them for life. To make all this happen, the home environment must be positive. Children grow in the soil of encouraging words. A simple, well done, I believe in you, or you can do it, can make a weak heart strong. Motivation gives power. Appreciation gives courage. A loving home builds a loving human. Now that we have given children skills, responsibility, and confidence, there is one more step. We must prepare them for the real world emotionally and mentally. And that powerful journey begins in Chapter 4. Let's move forward together. Chapter 4: Preparing Children for the Future: Hope, Mindset, and Emotional Strength. Let's begin with a thought that touches every parent deeply. The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology is growing, society is changing, competition is increasing, life is becoming more challenging, and one day, your child will have to face that world alone. Not with you holding their hand, not with you fighting their battles, but with their own mind, their own heart, and their own strength. This is why preparing a child for the future is not about teaching them everything. It is about making them mentally strong, emotionally wise, and full of hope. Mindset is the heart of a child's future. A strong mindset helps them think positively even when life is hard. A strong mindset helps them handle failure without breaking. A strong mindset helps them overcome fear, try again after falling, and solve problems with patience. Children who think with courage grow into adults who live with courage. And this is where parents play the biggest role. You can guide your child's mind every single day through simple conversations, small actions, and gentle encouragement. Teach your child that failure is not the end, it is a lesson. If they lose in a game, don't criticize them. Help them understand what they learned. If they make a mistake in school, don't shame them. Show them how to improve next time. If they are scared to try something new, don't say, don't be scared. Say, I am with you. Let's try together. These small messages build a powerful mindset. One of the biggest dangers for a child's confidence is comparison. When parents compare their children to others, neighbors, relatives, friends, it breaks something inside them. Comparison tells a child, you are not good enough. And this destroys confidence slowly. Every child is unique. Every child has their own speed, their own gift, their own path. Don't compare. Instead, celebrate their progress, appreciate their efforts, and help them grow at their own pace. Another way to prepare children for the future is through conversation. Talk to them about life, goals, dreams, and challenges. Explain that mistakes do not make them bad, they make them human. Teach them that growth takes time and success requires patience. Help them dream big, but also teach them to work hard. A child who knows how to think will always find a way to move forward. And here is something many parents forget: stories. Children learn more from stories than from lectures. A simple story about honesty, kindness, failure, hard work, or bravery can teach a lesson that stays in the heart forever. Tell your child stories of people who struggled and still succeeded. Stories of heroes, thinkers, and ordinary people who did extraordinary things. These stories plant powerful thoughts in their mind. Now comes the emotional spike of this chapter, a truth that every parent must accept. Your child becomes what you speak into them. Your words are seeds. If you speak love, they grow with love. If you speak fear, they grow with fear. If you speak confidence, they grow with confidence. If you speak hope, they grow with hope. Your voice shapes their future more than the world ever can. And none of this is possible without emotional safety at home. A home where children feel accepted, supported, and loved is the strongest shield they can carry. When a child knows, my parents are with me, they can face anything. A safe home gives them courage. It gives them peace. It gives them the strength to become their best self. So, remember this final truth of our journey. When you raise a strong heart, you raise a strong future. Strength does not come from pressure. It comes from love, guidance, and belief. Now that we have reached the end of this journey, it's time for our call to action, where I will guide viewers on how to stay connected and keep learning. If this video helped you in any way, then please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. I will give my child the best upbringing. Your words matter, your support matters, and together we can make a real change. When you like, comment, and subscribe, you help this simple English learning family grow bigger, stronger, and more connected. You help more parents, more learners, and more people find videos like this. So take a moment, write your commitment, and join this beautiful journey of learning and parenting. Let's learn, grow, and build a better future together.